All right, miners, I got some good news, especially for you Windows GPU miners out there. If you've been feeling a little left out and have not been able to mine Quai so far, I was able to get Quai GPU mining up and running in Windows 11. Not alone, I got some help from some people in the Quai community Discord. And if I was able to do this, anybody's going to be able to do it. So I'm going to show you guys how to mine Quai with your GPU in Windows. This is using WSL2 and Ubuntu 20.04. It's not that hard. I'm going to do a walkthrough right now. So let's get mining some of that sweet, sweet Quai.
Alright guys, so let's dive right in here. Now, before you get started, you're going to want to make sure that you have Virtual Machine Platform enabled and WSL. Also, pay close attention to this video. Do yourself a favor, don't try this in regular WSL or Ubuntu 24.04 or Ubuntu 22.04, right? You need to make sure you're using Ubuntu 20.04 or you may have some of the same headaches that I did, okay? Now, I guess depending on your setup, you may or may not need to run these. I did, so I'm just gonna let you guys know before we get started that in order to enable the virtual machine platform in WSL, you'll just run these commands in the administrator, not regular PowerShell. So go to PowerShell and run it as admin, okay? And then you just copy and paste these commands in. I'll leave them in the description, the video description, or the top comment, and then you can just copy and paste them in there. So that's what you're gonna do beforehand. Another housekeeping item before you get started is make sure to update your NVIDIA drivers. Yeah, go ahead and make sure that you have the most up-to-date game-ready drivers, okay? And then from there, you'll be ready to get started. Alright, so the next thing that you're going to want to do is install and set active WSL2. And so you can do that by running this WSL2 -- set default version 2 command, and that will make WSL2 set as default. Then from there, you're going to install Ubuntu 20.04, not to be confused with 24.04. So the command for this is WSL2 install-d Ubuntu 20.04. I'm not going to run this because I already have it installed, but that will get it installed. And then if you want to check and just make sure, this will check the version WSL-LV, and it is currently stopped. And so once you've done this and you have WSL2 set as default, and you can verify that you have installed Ubuntu 20.04, you're ready to get started, and you obviously have updated your NVIDIA drivers, right? And so you will just run WSL-D Ubuntu 20.04, and that should get us in Ubuntu. Alright, and we are in. Now I would do sudo su, whatever that is, I don't know, and just make sure that you're root. And from there, I always like to just do apt update first order of business, just to make sure that I've updated all my packages or whatever. I don't know, I always see people smarter than me do this, so just kind of also do it. And then a sudo apt upgrade, and just run that, make sure everything's updated, which I've already done. Okay, now we are ready to start installing the Quai miner. Okay. Okay, so once we're ready to install the Quai GPU miner, you're going to want to come on over to the Quai docs, the guides, and the Ubuntu section. And this is where you're going to get all the commands to run the Quai GPU miner. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is run a wget on this file, which you're going to need the deploy miner script, I believe. You can actually just copy this, and then if you're in PowerShell and running this, you should be able to just right click and hit enter. I've already downloaded this file. It'll take a second. It'll just download it, and then once it's downloaded, you will see it in your directory here. It will be white, not green. It will not be executable. So in order to get it, I guess executable, so you can run it, you'll just do chmod and then the file name and run that. and it'll make it green, and then you can actually like run the file. And so I'm going to do that now. I guess this is called the bash command, I believe. And you will run this deploy miner script. This is going to take a second, and so just give it a minute and let it do its thing here. And it is going to unpack all the necessary files for the Quai GPU miner and install all these things here. There we go. Here it says git cmake build essential, all this awesome stuff, and then you will be able to run the GPU miner. So I'm going to let this run and do its thing, and then I will come back and we will run the we'll move on to the next step. Alright, awesome. So it is all done running the file here, and so I now have it spit out this output folder, which is where we're going to want to go next. So we're just going to cd into that output folder. Oh, and it's already executable there. So the next thing that we need to do now is actually run the GPU miner. If the file is not green like this already, you will want to do this chmod command, chmod +x, and then the file name, and that will make it executable for you, and you will be able to run it. And so now it is time to run the command. So the command to start the miner. And so if you're in AMD, you will just do this -G in the flag. If you're, I haven't actually tried this yet on AMD. I'm just in Windows. I just got this working a little bit ago. So I'm in NVIDIA. You will do, we're already in our output folder, right? I'm in the output directory, so you don't need to type that. You will just do, /the file name here, and then you will do -U for NVIDIA, and then -P. And then you will you will type in your Stratum server, which will be, if you're running your node locally, your node and your Stratum proxy, you will just type in whatever your local IP of your Stratum proxy is, and your port, right? It's probably 3333. Now, if you are running a VPS, you'll just, you'll mine to your VPS where your node and your Stratum proxy are running. If you don't have any of that set up at all, and you just have your GPU in Windows and you just kind of been waiting, you can, if you want to test this out and make sure it works and make sure you're ready to go when the pool goes live, you can go ahead and you can test it out and just make sure it's running just by mining to my pool. It's alphapool.tech :3333 is the port, but do not leave your GPUs parked and mining to my pool right now. It's not fully up and running, and I'm still looking to onboard testers. So if you want to be part of the testing, just go into the video description below and hop in the Discord and ping me in there. I'll add you to the testers list. Now that this video is coming out and I got WSL2 working in Windows for people, I'm gonna give it a little more time before I start the testing. So you can just mine for a second to make sure it works here, or if you want, you can mine for a little while. Send me a screenshot in the Discord, and I will donate 5 Quai to either Gorimm or Kiri from the Discord. These two guys made this possible. So why don't we do that? If you want to mine for 1 hour to the AlphaTech pool, I will donate some Quai to Gorimm here. I don't know why it's just showing a G, that's lame. Or Kiri as well. Both of them helped me out doing this, as I was very determined. Yeah, these guys. So go ahead and do that, or just mine for 2 seconds and make sure it's working, and then just come into Discord and we'll get you running there. So or mine to your own. And so there you have it. You will get your command here running, mine straight to your node. If you want to test it out to my pool, that's fine. Go ahead and do that. Then from there, you will go ahead and run the miner. And there we go. She is up and mining. Let's wait and see if we can get some hash here. All right. We've got 4070 super. It ends up getting, obviously it's just stock here. And so there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. you are officially mining. So you can turn it off. Don't just leave it parked unless you kind of want to let it mine. Mine for 1 hour, and I will donate. We'll donate some Quai to our good friends Kiri and Gorimm in there who helped me figure this out. All right, guys. If you run into any problems, I will leave a link to my Discord. There's really not that many people in there. I just started it. Just ping me, and I will help you out. Again, if I was able to do this, you will be able to get this up and running as well. And feel free to test it out and hop in, and you can come be part of the pool that we're going to get up and running soon. All right, guys, happy mining.